Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's a big chance! And here's Park Ji-sung. And this is Neymar. Nice control. And this is Park Ji-sung. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And this is Rivaldo. He has found the way through. Gerrard. Vinicius Junior! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Oh, that's nice. He is through here. And the shot! Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
There's good running with the ball. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Shot a goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Lamine Yamal really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Edmilson.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Yamal. Rivaldo. It's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Mackay. Very nicely done. South Korea finding their passes. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Lamine Yamal really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now the big header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Italy have their second corner now. Del Piero goes short. Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos! And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Driving forward. Vinicius Junior! Goal, Italy! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Cannavaro, Gerrard, Rijkaard. That has been slung wide. Rivaldo providing an outlet on that flank. And that's a throw-in. That is lovely. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Del Piero goes pelting down that left-hand side.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Del Piero. He's gone for goal! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost put.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement with the father of a boy in a blue hat.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football. Can he finish? Danger averted for now. Now it's Neymar. Passing nice and neat. Tries a shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Rooney. Can he finish? It's there! 2, and we've barely begun here. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever.
And the finish! 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Kamavinga. South Korea have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. South Korea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. Tries to pass it through. Passes short and sharp. That's going to go a long way. That's Valverde. No way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! Edmilson. Park Ji-sung could move up a gear here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting. Oh, look, there's the shot! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
South Korea are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well timed, excellent interception.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, hang on. And it's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Park Ji-sung, he is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Caicedo. Robertson. And they win it back again. Yamal. Oh, good-looking ball. He's in a good position. And he shoots! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Over to the left. Son Heung-min! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Park Ji-sung. Oh, really good feet. And this is Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Chiellini. Can he get away here? And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Mackay. He's in a great position here. He has found a way through. Takes a shot! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. There's the whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
South Korea are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. They're urging him to shoot. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Son Heung-min. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good ball, good take. Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's Kane!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
Just about up to the hour now. And it's Son Heung-min. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Messi picks it up out wide. Zanetti. Chance! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Neymar. Park Ji-sung. That has been cut short. Can he get it through? Shot at goal! They've scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
How many? Just how many? Oh, Red, nice interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Zanetti. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal, look at the space here. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Neymar! And yes, it's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gets a good foot in there. Searching pass he's played there. Aims beyond the defence. Mackay is onto this. And the shot! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ambitious ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Great, and a chance! He has done it! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Well, chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. To be expected, Peter. They've...
Ah, he's given it away. And the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Barcelona looking to go forward now. Son Heung-min. This is Messi. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, it's not Pogba. Bergomi. Now it's Rooney. And this is Neymar. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Yamal. It's a mighty effort! And that has flown over. Son Heung-min. There's the crossfield ball. He's in space and looking for options. Real chance! It's in! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Mackay! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Long ball upfield. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, perfectly measured that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Pelé. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Baresi wins the duel this time. Done delicately. It's a promising position. Great vision. Now it's Mohamed Salah. No, he refuses to take the bait. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That is good alertness. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That has ended up in no man's land. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Park Ji-sung, he's picked his way through.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
He's away! And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And here's McCart, takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pelé. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's had a shot! No mistake! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end.
He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chooses to go crossfield. South Korea do have a chance to counter here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Pelé! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, split-second reaction.
Pelé actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
South Korea have the chance to go the other way. Edmilson. Baresi spots it and intercepts.
South Korea have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Chiellini. Albert Ferrer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get it through? And that has put paid to that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Park Ji-sung picks it up out wide. Mackay showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for the run. Bellingham! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now, can they get him away? Out of play for a goal kick. He's had it taken off him. Park Ji-sung. And it's Edmilson. Now it's Rooney. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, they can break here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That looks a good ball through. He has a look, tries a shot! In he goes again! And he hits the net! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the...
And the half-time whistle goes. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
South Korea head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Can he get on the end of this?
Might want to be careful there.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Tries to pass it through. Mohamed Salah has a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Edmilson. That's Park Ji-sung. Edmilson. Park Ji-sung. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and it's Neymar. Pinches it off him. Oh, Red, nice interception. And he's being shifted off it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Corner number 2 then. In by Hullet, punched away.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neymar, and he's intervened well there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Good chance here! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And this is Mohamed Salah. Now that is a hefty challenge. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No way through. Park Ji-sung. Edmilson. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mackay unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Edmilson. Well, that is one way to stop him. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Albert Ferrer. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Bergomi. That's an imaginative pass. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Spread it left. Now it's Hazard. Xabi Alonso takes control of it and he's on the move. Great vision. And here's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Albert Ferrer deals with that comfortably.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
He has found a way through. Nicked it back promptly. Hutchison. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. That has been slung wide. He is just caressing the ball. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mackay. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. Xabi Alonso. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And it's Messi.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Neymar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Hutchison. Yamal. Great ball if he can get there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. Hazard not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Hutchison. That is good alertness. Rodri. Can he get on the end of this? Back into the middle. Cruyff. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. It's a loose ball. Oh, just skip, and he's following up. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Zanetti. Yamal. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And it's Neymar. Edmilson. Now it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Albert Ferrer. Neymar. Messi. Xavi Alonso. And he's managed to get free. That is good strength. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Bergami with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Park Ji-sung. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick reminder.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. So the first half brought no goals. Oh, can he get onto this? This ended up in no man's land. We've got a throw in. Out to the right. Xavi Alonso. Chelsea finding their passes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shapes to shoot! And he's done it! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
South Korea have taken the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed.
Big chance! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Park Ji-sung demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Referee has just said play on. Bergomi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Substitution for South Korea.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 9, Rooney. Number 6, Neymar.
Short changes in with that pass. Danielson.
Number
Now it's
7,
Bergkamp.
Edmilson. Coming on
Rijkaard.
the field. Number 20, Van
This is Van Nistelrooy.
Number 10, Bergkamp. Number 18, Danielson.
Passes coming off in quick succession
Number
here.
15,
And it's Rijkaard.
Number 8, Rijkaard. Substitution.
And Shevchenko. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Danielson. Cruyff. And here's Yamal. And that has put play to that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tries to play it through. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Danielson. Danielson! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's fabulous. No way through, so back it comes. Danielson in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. Played in by... Climbs up big! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.